Okay, today I'm taking out all of this dirty carpet right here and replacing it with luxury vinyl flooring. I usually don't take these kind of jobs, especially if I'm doing it by myself, but this one was a special request, so I had to do it. As you can see, this carpet is dirty and it's time to go. Alright, so first thing I did was remove the baseboards. I scored it first. If you're planning to keep your baseboards, then you want to label it with a number and to the coordinating wall that it goes on. That makes it easier for when you're installing it back. So I did it all the way around. Make sure the number matches the baseboard and the wall that it goes on. These will be the tools that you will need to remove these baseboard. Something to pry it with and something to hit it with. So you want to enter it in the back like that. Just be careful that you don't pry too hard above that baseboard because it's just drywall. And it should just pop off just like that. Alright, so we're gonna have to do that all the way around. Sometimes there's a stubborn nail that won't come off or won't be able to pry out. And that's when you bring in the multi-tool here to cut that nail behind it, and it'll just pop right off. Just like that. Then we're gonna pop off these vents. They just sit right on top, so we just pop it off like that. Grab a pair of pliers, grab that dirty carpet, and pull it out. It's just like peeling a banana. Make sure you wear some gloves and a mask first too. And this is why you wear gloves. So, just to make it easier to transport or throw away, just want to cut the carpet into smaller squares so we could just roll it and throw it out. Just score it down or cut it just like that with a sharp razor blade. And then lift up. And that's it. That's how easy it is to cut carpet, guys. Roll it up. And just toss it right out when you're done. Easier said than done. And then right under the carpet is a padding. This one is just pulled right off, usually held in by a bunch of staples. It was a pain in the butt to remove all those staples. And the padding itself was harder to remove than the carpet. There goes those staples I was talking about. I swear there was like 1,000 of them. Next thing you want to remove is these carpet tacks. These are what holds the carpet in place. Wasn't too hard. Just pry it out and it'll just pop right off. And this is me removing the staples from the steps here, the staircase. This was a pain in the butt for real. And this is after removing 1,000 staples and hitting in like 100 nails to make sure that the floor is completely flat for the new flooring that's going to be going on. You want it completely flat so the vinyl flooring lays flat on it. This is all the junk right here. Always make sure you get a measurement of the room too. I started from the hallway so that I can maximize my use of full-size planks. That way there'll be minimal waste and the maximum use of full-size planks. I started in the middle and then I went up and down. This is the hole for the floor register vent. I already did this first one, so I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm gonna do it for the second one. First thing you want to do is grab a scrap piece of flooring here and just get the width of the hole that you want to cut. So I cut that first piece right there, just the edge of it. Now we're gonna grab the piece that we need. Make sure you get the right length of this floor plank first. Once you get the right length, we're gonna cut it. So you want to flip it around because this is the side that we want to keep, the side with the tongue. It all depends on how you started your flooring. So we're gonna bring it over to the cutter here and cut. This cutter was a lifesaver and a time saver. It made it so much easier and faster to do this job. Alright, we're gonna just set it in just like that so we can get our marks in. I'm not really a flooring guy, so I barely do floors like this. This is just a special request. This is why I did this job. But I'm gonna do my best to show you guys how it was done. So we're just getting our markings here to get the width. And now we're trying to get the marking for our length. Gonna put that flooring board in. Transfer the marks over. And get our marks in. Really, you just need 4 points. And then you kind of like connect the dots or draw a rectangle. I'll show you guys how I did it in a bit here. So just line it up like that so you get a straight edge. And this is the piece we're putting out for the floor register. I used a jigsaw for this part because it's the easiest and most efficient way of doing it. Once you do that, you're just gonna put it in there just like a puzzle. It just snaps in place. Careful with that thin part, you don't want to hit it too hard or else it'll break and you have to redo everything all over again. Now we're gonna do the edge. So for this part, there's a trick to it that makes it really easy. You grab 2 pieces of plank, and then it all depends on how you started your flooring here. If the tongue is facing you or away from you, you do the opposite. You flip the board around, and then you're gonna grab 2 pieces and get that line, and that's how you get your exact width of what you need. Don't forget the 1/4 inch gap for expansions here too. Just grab a knife and score it, and we're gonna do the score and snap technique. Once you score it, you're just gonna put it on something to get leverage on it and just snap it. It'll just snap right out just like that. And then after that, it should look something like this. Then you can just cut off the back part and it'll give you the exact width that you need for the board. So I skipped everything else. I'm not too good at flooring, so I'm just gonna show you guys the end results here. This is what everybody wants to see anyways. There's other guys on YouTube that can explain flooring better than me. But as a handyman, I don't do flooring much, but it turned out pretty good. Customer loved it. They said it made their house look brand new, and I agree. The house looks brand new. It even feels brighter too. Brighter, and it doesn't smell like dirty carpet anymore. So the end result is what matters. I still have to put some quarter rounds on it because I'm not a pro at this, especially flooring. But it turned out really good. Customer loved it. That's all that matters. So let me know what you guys think.